a little bit, starting with single joint movements rather than compounds. I'm sweating a little bit because I started with cardio. Let's get to it. So we have the leg extension. Nice little warm up. So it's been a few weeks since I've hit leg extensions or hit quads in general. So probably be pretty sore after today. I just realized on my TikTok I need to change this little tag here. All right. There we go. Tags adjusted. Jess, howdy. Raul, thank you. Happy Friday to you. I hope you have a day filled with happiness and blessings as well. Peter, damn. I'm still a little bit congested. It's been 2 weeks now since I got the flu. Still struggling with the congestion side of it. That's the joys of being an asthmatic. Definitely not God's favorite. By the way, guys, if the sound quality on TikTok is a little iffy, you can go check the YouTube in my bio. YouTube sound quality is a lot better. I also have the mic connected to YouTube. The downside is YouTube has a tendency to disconnect the live because the internet here is kind of garbage. Whereas TikTok, it'll keep the live running, but just we end up losing quality. Had to set the seat back a little bit. Workout plan for today. So we're starting with single joint movements today. It's a leg day, quad day specifically. So first exercise is the leg extension. And I'm gonna try and hit the next couple sets to failure or close to failure. Then after this, I'm gonna roll over to the hack squat if it's open. If it's not open, then I'll hit the leg extension. And then after that, again, if the hack squat is open, I'll hit the hack squat. So 3 quad biased exercises, 2 of them being compound movements. Woody, hello. Welcome to the live. The goal is to hit 1 to 2 working sets per exercise. So between those 3 exercises, I'll be getting between 3 and 6 working sets. UXO CEO, what up, brother? It's good to see you. Guys, check his account out for good supplements, good information on supplements. Love the content, bro. All right, here we go. Next set. Oh, that burns. Oh, that's horrible pain. Whew. Oh. Good luck with the flu. Thank you. Rest and fluids. That's right. Well, I'm pretty much over it now. The problem now is the asthma. So like this has been an ongoing issue for me. Anytime I get sick, I get that residual cough and phlegm that lasts for anywhere between like 6 weeks and 2 months. I appreciate the kind words, brother. Thank you. George, what's up? Good to see you here, buddy. Oh, man, that set burned. Way too many reps, though. So we're gonna have to throw the gym pin on there. Increase the weight a little bit. Angelito, what's up? Thank you. Man, I love the gym pin. Ideally, doing blood work right after you wake up is the way to do it, but if you're struggling to get in and you just got to get that blood work done, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Kaylee, what's up from Iowa? Well, I'm from Michigan. Nice to see you here. Michelle, how you feeling? I'm feeling all right. Slowly getting better. Every day is a little bit better than the last. Man, my sweat's starting to form like a face. We got 2 eyes. We got a little nose here. Sorry. Sorry to you guys if that's a little weird. Happy Friday. All right, I got to grab some weight. There we go. So we got an extra 45. Then we're going to throw a couple of 25s on there if I can fit them. There we go. I might not be able to fit that one. It kind of fits, but not very well. Can try to make it work. L-A-Z, Merciful Zeus. I actually don't think Zeus was very merciful, to be entirely honest. I do gotta say, I really appreciate Greek mythology, though. All right, so I've got a 45 and 2 25s added to the stack. So this is a full stack plus, what is that, 100 and 45 plus 50, so this is 95. So full stack plus 95 pounds. should put me close to 400 pounds of total weight on this movement. The t-shirts that have the prints on them that change color depending on like your heat, that would be pretty cool. They also have the t-shirts where they have like print in them that's very light, but when you sweat it brings the print out. Man, this freaking cough, I'm tired of it. All right, so roughly 400 pounds. We're about to do leg extension on this. This is gonna be my final set. Then we're gonna move from here either to the hack squat or the leg press. Rep range, anywhere between 6 and 15. Ideally lower on the rep range, we'll find out. Let's give it a go. Oh, that hurts. Oh my God. Oh, that's pain. Chad, good to see you, buddy. I'm going to tell a joke so bad people will want to slap me. That joke will be my greatest hit. Love it. Dave, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. Now you're just showing off. Yeah. Natalie, bench you instead. Well, you'd have to be around here for that to happen. That freaking burns. My legs are on fire right now. The leg extension is still taken, but I'll move my stuff over here to the leg press. I love this leg press. Cybex is the company. They made a good product. All right. This is the hardest part, moving the weights around in the gym. Obviously, when I say that, it's a very subjective thing to say. More realistically, I just hate that part, having to move everything. We got the belt. All the belt's gonna do is help me to get a better brace. The belt's starting to get nice and tight. That means this bulk is bulking. So we got 5 plates on each side. This is gonna be a warm-up. Total of 10 plates on the machine. Technically, my legs are already warmed up, but I like to kind of get a solid gauge on where my strength is at for every exercise, just because the body is fatiguing out every single time that you do a movement. And I'm taking the shoes off for this one, since my feet are going to be my main base of support on this movement. Having a rubbery sole like what we got here, that's kind of squishy, is not ideal. Nice low foot stance. Let's get it. That's good. I love this leg press machine. The movement pattern on it really fits for my hips. Rebecca, thank you for the support. I got out of the Marine Corps in 2014. It's hard to believe it's been that long. Still feels like it was yesterday. Chad, did you say something? Your comment might have gotten restricted by TikTok, because I'm not seeing it. By the way, guys, if you haven't yet, YouTube is posted in my TikTok bio. I also have my tag right here for YouTube. If you do a search on my tag, you might not see my channel, but that's because the channel's still very small. That all said, please show some support. More content is coming. And of course, these live streams, they all post to the YouTube channel. I'm running a YouTube live right now as we speak, so it will be posted permanently. So if you guys end up missing my live for whatever reason, all you have to do is go over to the YouTube channel. And if you don't want to sit through all of these conversations in my rest times, just turn the speed up. That's the nice thing about YouTube, is you can crank it up to 2 times the speed once it's posted. All right, I got to grab more weight. We have 5 plates on each side right now. I'm going to see if we can get up to 10 plates. Are you about to use this? Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so we got 7 on each side now. We'll see how this feels. And if it still feels pretty good, we'll bump it up. Yeah, sometimes that is the case, Michelle. Sometimes everything's so delayed that I won't see the chat for a few minutes. And that's because the internet here is just utter trash. And there's no good cell signal here. It doesn't matter what cell phone company you have. Signal here is bad because this gym was actually built into a little tiny valley. It is what it is. We just have to deal with it. Those of you that stick around through all of the oddities of the live stream, y'all are the real OGs. All right, we got 7 plates on here. I think I might really mess myself up and throw on some BFR bands as well. Let's pull those out. If I can find them. They're like in the bottom of my bag. There we go. BFR bands. Gotta love them. Those of you that don't know, BFR stands for blood flow restriction. The scientific name for it is occlusion training. And the concept is very simple. You cause blood to pool up in the muscles by restricting venous blood flow. And what that will do is it'll cause a buildup of metabolites inside of the muscle cell. And that buildup aids in muscle building. So essentially, you can get away with doing lighter weight and still have a very similar effect. Rebecca, you're welcome, sir. My uncle was in the Marines during Vietnam. Semper Fi. 2 of my uncles were in the Army during Vietnam. It was a tough war. All right. So the key to BFR bands is you want them tight enough to where it's slightly uncomfortable, but not so tight that it starts to cause your limbs to change color. If you start seeing color changes, they're too tight. Or if parts of your limbs start to go numb, they're too tight. Gotta stand up to put this one on. There we go. All right. Now we got it. BFR bands are on. Time to make this weight move. Easy. With how easy that was, I'm confident that we can go up to 10 plates. So I got to grab 3 more plates, put them on each side. That'll put us at a total of 20 plates on this machine. That should be roughly around 1,000 pounds. They don't have the starting weight on here, so I don't know how much that the skiff weighs, but I would guess it's between 50 and 100 pounds. All right, time to grab some plates. I'm gonna have to travel across the gym to get enough plates. It's like doing farmer's walks. Just a little bit. Starting to look like a face. Shit. Ugh. There we go. I'm literally having to walk across the entire gym just to get the plates that I need. I hate to be the guy that everybody can't stand who takes all the plates, but I'm also the guy that works all these plates in full range of motion, so I'm not technically the annoying guy that doesn't lift the weight but loads up the machine with all the plates. Hakim, hello from Malaysia. Hello, welcome to the live. Nice to have you here. I'm running out of space. Very well. All right, we're almost there. I told you guys, putting weight on and taking the weight off is the worst part. And the reason why is I'm literally doing a farmer's walk across the gym every single time. I need one more plate and then I'll be ready. And thankfully, the guy on this machine right next to me just finished up, so there we go. That is 10 plates on each side. The song that they're playing on the gym playlist, I believe it is, or it was, Drake. I also have my own music playing, no. I'm sorry that I keep coughing, guys. I'm trying to get better. As I said, this cough will probably stick with me for a solid 2 months. That's the price that we pay, though. Being an asthmatic. Certainly not one of God's favorites, that's for sure. All right, so we got 1,000 pounds on this machine. 10 plates on each side. And I'm pretty sure I could load up even more. Let me get this angle a little better. I feel like I could load up even more plates if I really wanted to. I don't know if you guys can see all of that. It's a lot of weight. So 20 total plates. I might give myself a little zing of some smelling salts too. Because why not? Why the heck not? If you haven't yet, TikTok, check the bio. I've got my YouTube posted there. YouTube channel will be permanent. Once this live stream is done, it will be posted to YouTube permanently so everybody can go and catch up if they want to. All right. This smelling salt, the strength in it is just phenomenal. Oh. Oh. Woo. That's strong. All right. Here we go. 1,000 pounds. Oh, she heavy. Oh, that hurts. Oh. Oh. Let's get this belt off. Oh. I can't believe I have to do hack squats after this. This is gonna hurt. Still got it though. I don't do the leg press very often anymore, but I know I need to start implementing it into my training again. It's a good exercise. All right, we're gonna pull off these BFR bands. Oh, that's painful.
I'm ready to get lean. 10 weeks out, so Roll fire. Thank you.
I appreciate it. I'm trying to be, oh, it's hard work. I'm getting kind of chunky too. I'm in a full bulk right now. Like, you can still kind of see the abs, but you can also tell I really like pizza. Oh, I'm trying to get up to 300 pounds for my body weight. We're sitting in the mid to upper 270s. I'll get as low as 270 if I, depending on like what I eat, how much water weight I'm retaining. And my bag is so full of stuff. My gym bag, man. I basically, like, any equipment that I like that the gym doesn't supply, it's in my gym bag. My gym bag is basically like Mary Poppins bag full of just stuff. All right, we got to put all these plates away, man. This is the hard part. Freaking farmers walking 20 freaking 45-pound plates. Oh, man. Jeez. There we go. Almost there. On this machine, I could probably get away with leaving 2 plates on each side, because that's going to be most people's like average like warm up. But we'll try to show a little more courtesy and just totally unload it. Even though it's 10 times more work. See, we don't have to do farmer's carries later now. We're getting them out of the way now. This is one of those days where I wish I had a lifting partner. Just the convenience of having somebody help unload. That was challenging, but we're still alive. All right, hack squat time. I freaking love hack squats, but I usually try to knock them out as my first exercise. I'm not so sure I'm going to be going as heavy with them being the final movement. So gonna move this band. So there's special notches on this thing for placing a band. There we go. Proper utilization right there. Time to load it up. We'll gauge strength by starting with 3 plates. Yep, this is leg day. Yeah, Chuck, I don't wear knee sleeves. And to be honest, my knees are healthier now than they've ever been. But it's important to properly progressively overload your exercises so that your joints can keep up as your muscle gets stronger. Some people, they try to push it too quickly. And like you can develop your muscular strength faster than your joints are able to handle. And that's where a lot of injuries occur. I'm still a little bit sore from those deadlifts, but it's mainly my core that's sore. My legs are pretty solid. That's why I've been wearing the belt so much today. Keep myself from having to worry too much about core support. Yeah, those deadlifts kicked my ass. I actually didn't do a workout yesterday because I was so tired. All right, guys, we got 3 plates on each side. So it's a total of 6 plates plus the skiff. I believe the sled on this is 80 pounds. This should be pretty easy for me though. I've done this many, many times. This isn't too bad. We're gonna load up a little bit more. Nancy, good to see ya. Yeah, I think the TikTok chat is definitely running like a few minutes behind. I don't know how far behind the YouTube chat is, but TikTok is definitely a little bit behind. Because I said I was getting fat probably about 5 minutes ago. And I'm just now seeing the comment. Whew. Oh. All right. I got to throw, I think I'm going to bump it up to 5 plates on each side. See how that feels. If it's still pretty good, then we'll go up to 6. The highest I've gone on this so far is 7 plates. And to max this machine out is 8 plates. And my goal is to max this machine out by the end of the year. Which concerns me a little bit because the platform that my feet sit on doesn't have any support behind it. I'll actually, let me show you guys. That's the platform. So the only support I have is these rails right here. They have nothing that braces the rail at the top end. So if you overload it, that steel could break, which is definitely an internal fear of mine. But the gains don't care about your fears. All right, 5 plates on each side. What's up?
I'm just trying to be like you.
Shoot. I got up to 20 plates on the leg press.
I can only get 14. I'm scared.
I hit it for 6. I probably had like 8 to 10 in me, but being by myself, I was like,
Here. I can help.
I don't like interrupting.
Give this. As much as I can.
Oh, next time.
I did 220 and I was like,
Yeah.
my wrist hurts a little.
Oh, you're still killing it. 220 is a lot of weight.
Yeah, but it's not 240. It's not 240. It's not progression.
You got to get you some wrist wraps.
It's not my wrist, it's like this right here, this bone. And I think
Just, yeah,
a lot of that. So I think that's what it was.
a lot of bone cracking.
You're on the wrist right there, maybe.
I told my parents about that. Gross them out.
So this weekend we had to cut open. That was fun.
Out of curiosity, after one of those things happens, like, does a doctor have to like go and like
Which one?
when you,
CPR.
yeah,
So it all depends. Their sternum's like just cracked, and there's no way that it can like move. It's just like a break in it.
Right.
They won't plate it or a rib. And now if a rib is like shattered, which is usually what happens, then they have to plate it.
yeah.
But half the time they just have to deal with it.
That freaking sucks.
They get a nerve block. They get a whole epidural put into that space, and they can't feel anything.
Still. Hell yeah. Even your lats are popping
I know,
out.
I'm starting to get lats in that second moves. That's the hard to do.
That's awesome.
This is the only way I can get it to like come out.
We'll teach you how to do a lat spread like this.
Just like this.
I love it. It's good to see you. I'm going to see if I can hit this. You know it. Oh, yeah. Putting the weights back is a workout for sure. Rule Fire, thank you. You accidentally destroyed your leg today with the leg press machine. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, honestly, like, that's like a good and a bad thing. It's a good sign because it goes to show that you're like truly putting effort into your workouts. But it's like unfortunate too because injuries in the gym are almost inevitable. Now you can avoid serious injuries, but like the minor things like tweaking a muscle, having your kneecap freaking get screwed up, having tendonitis, like those are common injuries that are just signs of actually putting effort in. But it sucks, man. Having injuries sucks. I know I've had my fair share. All right, 5 plates. Let's get it. Nice low foot stance. Easy. Time to bump it up. 6 plates. Wish I could breathe easier. If I didn't have this asthma. If I didn't have this asthma, I'd probably be pushing probably an extra 50 to 100 pounds on top of whatever I currently push as a max. Oxygen matters, guys. That got my heart rate up to 125. All right, we got 6 on each side. One of these days, I may get some knee sleeves because there is actually like a mental factor to working out, as most people will know. But the more mental security that you have, the easier it is to push yourself harder. So it's like if you have a spotter at the gym, a lot of times when you have your exercises spotted, you'll be lifting a lot more weight than what you normally lift. And that's when people hit new PRs. And then they realize that what they originally thought was failure was not actually true muscular failure. They just were wimping out because they had the psychological effect. So they experienced essentially psychological failure before they experienced muscular failure. So things like knee sleeves, things that like wearing wrist wraps, using the other mechanisms of assistance that you can get, they all factor into the psychological side that gives you a better sensation of being able to do more at a lower risk. So you essentially can push yourself harder. So many of you who are trying to reach that next level, find yourself a gym partner, buy the gear that you need to buy to create that psychological stability that you're trying to get. And you'll see the gains, they'll come. Actually, a similar concept as me wearing a freaking weight belt. On this particular exercise, you could debate whether the belt's needed or not because I have a back pad to rest against. But because I know my core has been broken down from doing deadlifts earlier in the week, this gives me a little extra security, that mental security which matters, and will help me to be able to push myself even harder. Blowing Money Mafia, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, geez. Speaking of blowing money, I used to have some pretty bad spending habits when I was younger. But they've improved. A lot of it has actually improved because of TikTok. A lot of good information on TikTok that's helped me to get my finances in order. Freaking love it, man. Geez, the heart rate still is high. But we got to hit these 6 plates. I'm actually proud of myself. Going up to 6 plates after doing 10 plates on the leg press and 6 plates on hack squat, like, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yep, at the Powerhouse, you know it. Powerhouse is underrated, man. Like the one that I'm at, small, but it gets the job done. I know you don't like this Powerhouse, but it's funny. Yeah, go check his account out if you haven't yet. It's got like car stuff on there and whatnot. It's good shit. It's Blowing Money Mafia James is the account on TikTok. You guys are still doing a giveaway, right? Hell yeah, Nancy. TikTok is the place to learn. If they end up banning it, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't think it'll go through though. It's just our government trying to get more control. They're always trying to get more control. It's freaking bullshit. As if they're not guilty of spying on us. All right, I'm gonna hit this set. 6 plates. We'll be happy with anywhere between 4 and 10 reps. All right, here we go. One more. I'll take it. All right. So you heard it from the big guy himself, guys. Blowing Money Mafia. He's got a $500 giveaway going on. A little raffle, I believe. Go check it out. Sorry, I'm totally out of breath. Heart rate skyrocketed on that one. That was my last set, though. I feel you, Nancy. I am very anti big government. All they ever do is screw things up. I don't understand why people support all of these new government programs and whatnot, because they never do anything good. They're always very inefficient, and they almost always have an agenda, and they almost always screw people over. And like the 1 or 2% of the population that benefits from those programs, you know, they don't see the actual problem. And then the people who don't need those programs, so they don't care whether they benefit or not, typically don't see those problems either. It was good to see you in here, Nancy. Thank you for joining me today. Have a good one. Today's workout was an ass kicker. I still gotta hit calves too. Effing A. Thankfully, putting these weights away is not as hard because the racks to set the plates on are right here. There we go. So I'm not stuck farmers walking these things across the gym. Now we'll undo the band because not everybody wants a band on there. For those of you that don't understand, the band helps with getting through the sticking point of a lift. So you get higher assistance and tension at the bottom of the lift where you're gonna have the biggest issues with sticking. And then as you lift it up, that tension slowly releases. So then you're more or less lifting just the raw weight. It's a very useful technique. A lot of power lifters use it. I feel like I'm dead inside. I said, I think I died inside.
Haven't we all?
So we got up to 400 pounds on the leg extension.
Okay.
Got up to 1,000 pounds on the leg press. And then whatever 6 plates is on here. I think 6 plates on here is like 650 something.
People, do the math. We can't math. Oh, my place. We can't get them together.
Thanks for the comment, Eric. This is Powerhouse Gym. Woo! Yep, Powerhouse Gym is where it's at. Oh, this is such a good song that's playing. So we got the Zelda theme song, but the metal version by August Burns Red playing in the headphones right now. Love it. No lyrics, just the music. Heavy metal. It's good stuff. All right. Next exercise. Calf raise. I hate calf raises. Not because I can't do them, but because they just freaking hurt. My calf raise is like stupid strong too. Can probably get up to, I'm gonna say probably 4 plates on each side and this machine. So as you can see right now we got 1 on each side, so 2 plates total. But that's not a starting weight for me. That's a warm-up weight. Mama didn't raise no B, so we gotta bump it up. Ow. Did you see that? I just hit my shin right on that. And there's no plastic support either, so the skin is gone. Yeah, this machine right here. Yeah, it's supposed to have plastic covers on it. There's no plastic cover on it. Look at that. I just now blasted my shin against that thing. Yeah, she bleeding. That's gonna be a bruise later. Ow.
Get rid of it fast. Rub it out. Rub it out.
Pass. No, thank you. Oh, that freaking hurt. JV, no, that's not my girlfriend. She's just a friend. She's cool as shit, though. She's a nurse. Oh my God, my shin hurts after that. That was rough. That ain't gonna stop us though. We're gonna make it happen. Gym injury or no gym injury. So we got 4 plates on this thing, emphasizing the stretch at the bottom of the lift. And then a nice deep contraction. Jeez, my shin is throbbing now. Ah. A lot of people complain about not being able to grow their calves, but when they're doing their calf raises, you see them doing this shit right here. Well, geez, I could load this up with like 20 plates. Doing this, there's hardly any stretch. There's very little contraction. We're just working like the mid to upper range. No, you got to get all the way down and all the way up, just like that. Nice and deep. Those little bounces don't do it.
What are you doing? Cutting yourself?
Apparently.
Do you need like a bandage
Yeah.
or anything? Or oh,
No.
like this,
Yeah,
you know
I
what?
hit my
Let's
shin on
do
that.
Man,
Yes.
I wonder, like,
They usually have like
Have
a
like
little
a cap,
yeah, they
but
usually have like a
yeah.
plastic cap on them.
you know, let me go look. Sometimes things just end up and you don't know where it goes, and then you know you put it in a bag and figure out where it is. So let me see if I can find them. If not,
I mean, it's
like just cover the edge with tape, like something, just to make it not sharp.
it's technically my fault because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, usually they have like a little cap on them.
Okay, I'll look into it. If not, I'll figure out.
It'll be all
Don't worry,
good.
I'll make things safe in here for you. Okay.
Yeah, I need it.
The dim for you.
Special Olympics over here. Oh. All right. Grim Comic.
Did you get that one? Because you can get strength by 15 minutes.
Present the glutes on camera. No thanks.
You get front and back, and then
You sound a little fruity. Well, I can't help the sound of my voice.
yes. Another thing for like
Look, Grim,
if you're doing it right.
how am I supposed to grow my account if I don't have better sound quality? Why are you being so negative, bro? Just give me a follow already.
Have that extra like extension.
Israel Olvera 100. I appreciate the love, buddy. Thank you. Hey, man, I'm just trying to make it in this world. I'm not the most entertaining person, but if I am not consistent on here, I'm never going to grow anyway. So that's my goal, is just put out decent information, try to be consistent, film, interact with people. I can't help if people like me or don't like me, you know? I'm just doing my best. That's all there is to it. Bounce more, please. Well, just hold on, okay? I need a little rest time. Heart rate's still kind of elevated. That's funny. I gotta say, you guys crack me up with the comments. Oh. Legs are burning. We're gonna go up to 6 plates. Ugh. Whew.
Thank you. About time.
Is Sarah helping you with the booty?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Underreported
That's funny. All right, here we go. 6 plate calf raise. Let's get it. Ugh. Try to get that pad nice and tight. Ah, that burns. Ah. Oh. Ouch. How on earth is my heart rate getting over 120 beats a minute doing calf raises, man? You never expect that out of like the smaller muscle groups, but if you're really putting effort in, that heart rate should be spiking. That burns. Well, thankfully, I've got genetically large calves, so I don't have to hit a ton of calves to see some good growth and development. That's not the case for a lot of people, though. So learning how to properly train your calves is a huge, huge factor in being able to grow them. And the calves are arguably a lot easier to grow than your forearms. Sorry about the coughing. Again, can't really help it. So the forearms, people argue, is even more of a genetic component than the calves. And there's a lot more research surrounding calf training for hypertrophy than there is for forearm training. And it kind of makes sense, because you will see like strongmen and powerlifters who have relatively small forearms, but they're unbelievably strong. But on the flip side, if you watch arm wrestling, you'll see arm wrestlers that have massive forearms, specifically on their primary arm that they do the arm wrestling on. which is kind of hilarious to me. Obviously, just about everything in this industry has a lot of nuance to it. So it's hard to genuinely dictate what is genetic, what is hormonal, and what just falls under hard training. We know the hard training aspect is important, but we also know that genetics and hormones can play a very big role in how far that hard training will take you. All right, next set. I'm not bumping the weight up because that last set was actually pretty challenging. There we go. Got that pad nice and tight. This is my final set here. Oh, that burns. It's tough. Now we gotta put this away. All right. Boots with the fur, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. My legs are totally trashed. So today's workout, we hit leg extension first. So we did a single joint movement first. Reason for doing that is it's a lot lower fatigue ratio. So we can transition from that single joint movement to a compound movement very easily without losing too much energy. Then we went to the boots with the fur. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We went from the single joint to a compound where we did leg press, hit 1,000 pounds on the leg press, which I haven't done in quite a while. I'm very happy about that. I don't leg press as often as I used to. And then we went from the leg press over to the hack squat and still managed to lift pretty heavy on the hack squat. Got up to 6 plates. Then we hit seated calf raise. Then we're gonna do a knee extended version of the calf raise. So here we got what's called a donkey calf raise. They have a standing calf raise and they have a seated leg extended calf raise as well. I just don't like those two variations as much as the donkey calf raise. I feel like the stretch out of the donkey calf raise is much better. So that's where I'm gonna go for the leg extended version of my calf raise. And then I'm done for the day. Solid leg workout today. Ugh. Man, it is hard to walk. Ugh. And then we're gonna leave the same amount of weight that was on this machine when we got it. The last person that used it left 1 plate on each side, which is, this is a very doable weight for most people. Now, if this was a typical corporate facility, then I would probably take all the weights off, because the general population that works out at those type of facilities doesn't have the strength or the knowledge to really push that heavy of weight. But this gym, the general population in this facility is mostly bodybuilders and powerlifters. So this right here, guys, is a donkey calf raise. It's a bit of an awkward movement, but it is very effective. So the way that it works, you got this pad that rests on your lower back. So you have to get into it, and it's like if you were putting a saddle on a donkey. You know, the saddle is actually set kind of far back, and then you have the area right behind the saddle where you would load up whatever luggage that you're going to load up. That's kind of the idea here. So that area right behind where you'd be sitting on a horse or a donkey, where you load up all the stuff, is right on their lower back, right above the donkey's hips, where it's going to have the most support, the most strength. Donkey calf raise, same concept. So right into the base of your lower spine, and then extend the legs and get a nice deep stretch and a nice deep contraction. It's an awkward machine, but it's a very effective awkward machine. Baker. My shoe size? I wear a size 11 on a good day. All depends on the company. So I have ranged anywhere between a 10.5 US to an 11.5 US. And I found that different companies are different. Like in Nikes, if I wear Nikes, I have to wear closer to a size 11 or 11.5. Whereas like if I wear Under Armour, I'm closer to like the 10.5 range. Flex. Man, I'm tired, bro. Okay. Let's see if we can get a good flex in here. We'll do a nice leg flex too, because it's leg day today. Hell yeah, the quads are actually popping. Left quad doesn't pop quite as well as the right. There we go. Whew. Pain. You guys do ask kind of weird questions, like what's your hand size, what's your shoe size? Bro, if you're trying to get information on my size and certain things, certain aspects of my body, just know that I work out all the time, so I am clearly compensating for something. The gas man, what's up? Good to see you, buddy. All right, I gotta hit one more set of these, and then we are done for the day. There we go. Come on. Oh, that's pain. Javi, the forearm conversation reminded you about yours. Super difficult to grow forearms. Yeah, it's very hard. And the research behind growing the forearms is kind of iffy. Like there's really not a lot of studies on it. So being able to truly dial in the forearm training is a challenge. The best that we can tell you is like for most muscles in your body, you still have to progressively overload. You still have to put them through challenging weight ratios. Try to go through full range of motion. And then when you're at full range of motion, you fail, try to hit those partial reps at the lengthened position of the muscle. So like still try to do all the same concepts as with other muscle groups. But yeah, it's just a tough one to grow. Would you say 300 to 500 calorie increase to gain? Trying to gain about 15 pounds within a year. Yeah, I would say 300 to 500. So if you do 500, you're gonna gain roughly a pound of weight a week. Some of that's gonna be muscle. Most of it will probably be fat and water. But you know, if you're doing a pretty healthy bulk, you know, you're focusing on hitting the appropriate macros, focusing on getting micronutrient dense foods, I don't see a problem with doing a bulk like that. My bulk is actually more than that, but I'm also not natural, so my body can get away with throwing a little extra in there. I don't recommend gear to anyone, by the way. This is me just being very straightforward with my audience. I don't want to give anybody false expectations. But yeah, I would say 300 to 500 calorie surplus is the way to go. Just a courtesy rack, hell yeah. That was my last exercise, guys, so I'm gonna wrap things up. I appreciate you guys supporting me. If you haven't yet, please, in my TikTok, there's a link to my YouTube. Go check it out, give it a follow, show some support. And here on the YouTube channel, guys, I appreciate you guys' support. And please feel free to share this with your friends. Show my other videos off. I've got a bunch of YouTube shorts too, lots of information. I've got more that I'm gonna be posting. The goal is to post one YouTube short a day. I don't always hit that goal, but I do try to shoot for at least like 4 to 6 posts a week for YouTube shorts, plus my live streams, which get posted to YouTube after the live stream is over. That all said, thank you again, and I'll see you all next time.